The way you manage money on your trips can make or break your entire experience. And a lot of people lose money without even realizing it. But by the end of this video, you have 5 practical tips to help you manage your money better when you travel. This is the A to Z of travel, your 2060 guide to traveling smarter. Earlier in this series, we talked about using travel cards like Monzo or Revolut to avoid paying international fees abroad. And in this video, we'll be going a bit deeper into how you can set up your money before you travel. The first thing to do is to set up your travel money system. And what this means is to create a system that works for you. For instance, your money setup should always have a backup. I personally recommend carrying about 2 or 3 cards in case one of them gets blocked or doesn't work. Personally, I use American Express, that's the Amex card, wherever it's accepted. I use Monzo for card transactions and Revolut for withdrawing money from the ATMs. Amex gives you a lot of points, but it's not accepted everywhere, especially in smaller shops abroad. So it's good to have alternatives. And my UK peeps, try not to rely on Apple Pay because it doesn't work in every country. The second tip is to have an ATM strategy. It sounds funny, but it really helps you avoid paying repeated fees or withdrawing cash. If you want to get hold of cash abroad, withdrawing slightly larger amounts means that you're not paying ATM charges multiple times. Also, check your bank's daily withdrawal limit before you travel, so you don't end up being shocked in the middle of your trip when you realize that you can probably only withdraw £20. Pro tip. Make sure you use an ATM that is attached with a bank and not a standalone ATM when you're withdrawing because the fees are usually lower. This next tip, I will keep repeating it until you get to do it often. And it is always pay in the local currency and not in your own currency. It's important to decline the conversion on card machines so that random terminals are not converting for you at very poor rates. Also, try to avoid changing money at the airport. Their rates are usually the worst. These small decisions quietly cost you money when you're on a trip. Next tip, if you're traveling in a group, agree upfront about how bills would be split. It also helps to book activities in advance, so most of the money conversations are already had before you arrive. A good rule of thumb is to use a shared pot where everyone contributes equally for things like transport or groceries, as it keeps things simple and avoids awkwardness. The last tip is to have an emergency money buffer. This can be a small don't touch amount, maybe on a card or in cash, just in case something goes wrong, okay? I definitely recommend carrying a little cash as backup. Having this buffer helps you to enjoy your trip without any financial stress. At the end of the day, travel is about enjoying the experience, and being intentional with your money does not mean you're being restrictive. It simply helps you to stay prepared for anything that's about to come your way. Save this for your next trip, and I'll see you tomorrow for letter N. Bye.